Hey everybody, welcome to day 12. Halfway there. So today is more about imagination, and we're going to uncover a block. So your manifesting mission of today, for today, is to take one thing that's been bothering you, whether it was something in the past, whether it was something that happened in the past, whether it was a person, a situation, or it could be a current ongoing thing as well. And we're going to reimagine the scene. Everything we create is in our imagination. Our outer world is a reflection of what we're thinking and feeling and believing. How people are going to, act around us, treat us, is how we are believing it to be. So they're really just showing up. The situations are showing up, and the people are showing up exactly the way that we are expecting them or assuming them to show up. So it's so important to recognize a situation that's happening in your current 3D reality, and just to take the awareness around it and be like, okay, why is this happening? Why are they being like this? Why is this situation happening? Even if it's something from the past that's still bothering you, whether there's, anger around it, or frustration around it, or guilt or shame, or judgments around it. There's so many different things that have happened to all of us. And if we don't release the shame, guilt, judgments, the people, forgive, all that stuff, those are blocks inside of us. They're energy blocks. And if we don't move them, if we don't re-script it or reimagine it, then first of all, we're living a limited life. We're living a limited life. And also a lot of times it turns into sicknesses and illnesses and diseases in our bodies, so we want to really be aware of what's going on and what we're imagining, So if there's a person that's bothering you, or you want them to treat you differently, then your manifesting mission is to close your eyes, go in your imagination, imagine that person in front of you, and imagine them saying things to you that you want to hear. Maybe it's an apology, maybe it's support. If it's a situation that's happening, go in your imagination and redo the situation. How do you want to see it happen? What do you want to have happen in the situation? And a prime example is my car. I got my car back. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So this is what I've been doing with this car the past couple weeks, I guess, after it was having some electrical issues. It could have been a huge expense, and that's something that I don't want to put my money into, is, unless I'm going to buy a brand new car, is just repairs and stuff like that. So there was a moment where I was like, oh gosh, so the fear started coming in a little bit, like, I've been without a car for 4 or 5 days, it's hard to get rental cars. It was just a big situation, I guess. And first of all, I talked to my cars. And I had a conversation with my car, because of course she didn't want to be without me either. And she was, getting all taken apart, by mechanics and stuff like that. So I was sending her so much love, and just saying, it's an easy fix. This is an easy fix. Don't you worry about it. It's an easy fix. So I'm in my imagination, I'm talking to my car, and of course it sat the whole weekend too. And I'm just like, they needed 2 more hours to work on it, and I was without it for 4 or 5 days, and then of course the weekend too, when no one's even working on it, it's just sitting there, and it was just I'm not even gonna say the words of how I was feeling. But so I was in my imagination talking to the car and making sure that it's gonna be just a simple fix, and cost effective, simple fix that is cost effective. And then I woke up this morning and I go, you know what? Here, like, I'm getting the car back today. I'm getting the car back before noon. It's a little bit after noon, by like 2 minutes. So actually I got it back before noon. Like, I was like just speaking it and thinking it of how it was going to go down, and it could have been, thousands of dollars. And then I thought I had $850 into it already just for their diagnosis time. And she ended up giving me a bill of just over $600. So not only did I save money, I saved so much money. I got my car back, and it was a very, very simple, easy fix. It didn't need any parts. They didn't need it anymore. And here I am having it back. So watch when the fear comes up. Watch when the situations come up, and go in your imagination and redo it. How do you want to see it happen? How do you want them to speak to you? What do you want to have happen? And it's pretty much as easy as that. Then you got to know it's done. You got to know that you named it and claimed it, and it's done. And this is exactly, if not better, how it's gonna roll out for you. So that's your manifesting mission today. I will talk to you guys tomorrow.